I wanted to ask about transfer quarterback Zach Calzada. I don't know how much you've been able to work out or practice with him, but just what have you seen from Zach and what he brings?
Zach, he brings leadership. He speaks up. He brings a lot of things. You know, he's a talented guy, and he's smart. You know what I'm saying? And he has what it takes to be a great quarterback. You know what I mean? And we should see how that goes, and hopefully it go good.
You mentioned Zach, but certainly I'm sure TJ is going to do his best to win that starting job as well. What have you seen out of him in the last year or so?
TJ, he's a competitor, smart, you know, intelligent guy, and he has what it takes to, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come down to whoever wanted the most. And there's just gonna be like on the weekends, Saturdays, it's gonna come down to what team wanted the most, and that's who's gonna win.
TJ Finley coming back, but a lot of talent's coming back to the quarterback room as well. With Eric Esau taking over, have you seen a lot of growth? I mean, Zach Calzada brings in a lot of talent as well, and with TJ Finley as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a testament to those guys. They work so hard, and they're always in the rooms and talking with the coaches and just trying to better themselves, and especially during this QB battle, right? And we'll see that as fall camp starts, is how all the hard work in the off season is paid off, and we'll see that battle as it commences, and we'll see what happens as we push through into the season.
Coach, what are some of the things you want to see from your starting quarterback? And are you a coach that doesn't mind playing a couple quarterbacks to be successful?
Yeah. No, I have no problem playing a couple quarterbacks. You know, we've done that in the past, and we've won championships doing that. So it's like any other position, right? One of the things I really believe about football is if you deserve to play, we're going to find you a role, and that can also include the quarterback. And so if you got another guy that deserves to play, there could be an opportunity for him, and it's different by every game, and it's different by plan, but there will be an opportunity for him. What do we look for? We look for toughness, all right? And I've said this a lot of years, and this goes back. I played the position, I studied the position, and spent a lot of time, 10 years just going through, all right, talking to all these quarterback coaches, gurus, people, studying, watching, and just diving into, all right, what is it about quarterbacks that I think makes them successful? And the number one thing is toughness. And that's physically and mentally. You know, you're going to take a hit from a corner that nobody blocked, and you got to get up and get up fast, all right, because everybody's watching you. Mentally, you get way too much credit and way too much blame. All right, you got to be a guy, so that's one, toughness, preparation. If you don't prepare and listen to every story of every quarterback that's been the most successful, all they talk about is preparation, preparation, preparation. If you don't prepare, you're not going to be elite. All right, decision-making. Well, if you don't make great decisions, you're not going to be on the field. So you're out there making a decision for the entire football team, not just the offense, not just for you, not just on that play, but everybody in that program, you're making decisions every time that ball is in your hands. And then the last one is accuracy. And we spend a ton of time on just the footwork piece, on placing that ball. You know, if you want that ball on the outside number on a 12-yard out, and you want it on his outside number in stride, not inside, perfectly thrown, that can happen. But it takes a lot of work to do that. Your feet, your arm strength, all right, your eyes, all right, everything mechanically has got to be dialed in order to make that throw. And you're dealing with all the factors in front of you. So, and then the last piece that comes with that is leadership. You know, but you got to do the first four. You're not going to be a great leader at that position if you can't do the first four. So those are things that I've always had for our quarterbacks. Those are things that go back to Kellen Moore. And I remember the first day I put it up on the wall in my office, and Kellen Moore's looking at it, and he's kind of smirking. And I got it back from the sign shop. I didn't even see it, but preparation was spelled wrong. So I ended up ripping it off the wall. I was so mad. I was so proud of this that I came up with this, and I ended up ripping it off the wall, and they were kind of laughing. But then, you know, I put it back up there, and you know, Brett Rippon the other day sent me a picture of Russell Wilson's, and a lot of them are the same. And so those are things that I believe for that position we have to be successful. Our guys know that. Quarterbacks, they're very aware of it, and those guys are, I think, displaying a lot of those things. The toughness, we're going to find out who that starter is. Eventually, we'll find out what that looks like when we go out there and play, but I think it's those qualities.
Medical Properties Trust, at the very heart of healthcare.